And tonight I want to pay tribute to the Doors. What you see before you is the house that built Jim. That is James Douglas Morrison, a.k.a. Mr. Mojo Risin. It's an honor to step in front of this house. So I took a picture of myself. That's right. I've heard numerous songs from the Doors when I was a kid. But it wasn't until like 1984 they had the Storm Gloria. Blasting through Air Mass. I was living at 72 West Main Street at the time. And I mean, this friggin' hurricane, literally, I was sitting on the bed in the window of it. I mean, in my room, and it blew me off the friggin' bed. But there was a guy at the time, his name was Paul Rice, one of my brother's friends. Guy was crazy. He said, "Oh yeah, that's right." He said he was going out, and gotta stop here a minute. I hear these goddamn things knocking. I'd like to know what the hell them things are. But anyways, he said he was going to drive around during that storm, blaring Gloria by the Doors. Of course, Gloria was a Van Morrison song. But I guess Jim and Van there thought they were related and used to drink a lot together. I just recently read up on Jim and 15 things, I guess. I gotta go over it. But besides the, smoking pot, tripping on peyote, doing heavy cocaine, and smoking cigarettes, the only thing that I seen that me and Jim had in common was heavy drinking, poetry, and lyrics. And he was freaking crazy. I guess I'm crazy too, people say. But I know I have my issues. But he did do some things that, man, remarkably remind me of myself. Stuff I read about. But I mean, I took a huge liking into him. Of course, when I started reading the book, No One Here Gets Out Alive. Because I noticed a lot of similarities that me and him did. It's crazy. There was a time, too, I was out in a bar. And I didn't realize it. But I used to wear black jeans back in the day, long black shirt sleeves. Of course, during the fall months, almost into winter, and I used to fucking walk myself everywhere. And at the time, too, I was a bad drunk. I was losing glasses, mind you. So, I mean, there were times I'd take people's sunglasses and go in the bar at night, way long before I got my prescription sunglasses. And I'd be standing there in the bar, man, walking through the door. And I remember quite a few times that freaked me out, too. But some guy friggin' walked up to me and said, "Hey, man, you look like Jim Morrison." And he's talking to his friends. He's like, "That guy looks like Jim, holy shit." I mean, I wasn't trying to put myself out there to look like him, but I mean, I got heavy into him because of the writing, poetry, and hell, even I got a poem I wrote just by listening to the Doors. And not just Jim either, the whole Doors band. You just can't give all the credit to Jim, and he even said it. We're a band. I mean, that band to me is one of my favorite rock and roll bands. And you know what? I don't care what anybody says. I put them on top of the line over Led Zeppelin. You know what? At least they didn't steal their riffs, even though it was only a few. So I got one guy I gotta write back to talking to me about, oh, that ain't even 5% that they stole their riffs and blah, 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 blah. I ain't even gonna get into Led Zeppelin, but on what the hell I call their faults. I mean, my videos say it all, but I gotta get this guy back and give him the real faults. I think I've already said them a million times, but I'll keep saying them. They got an ego, and I don't like it. Especially when it comes to their music. They don't let people play or sing certain things. They won't even let Jason Bonham play John Bonham's music. At least the Doors, man, they were straight up. And when they did go commercial with Light My Fire, Jim was all over that. So, I mean, there's a lot of things you gotta respect about that man and how he did things. But anyways, I mean, like I said, I even had a dream about Jim. And I don't know, I think it sums it up to me. In that dream, that I think he most certainly is passed away. If not, he had been passed away up until that point. But like I say, I had a dream of him coming to me or whatever, riding the bike. In one of his videos he was riding, I used to watch. I mean, I used to buy their movies and get friggin' plastered, but I'd still be focused on it. I wouldn't be that drunk to forget what I was watching. But hey, what's up, man? ¿Qué pasa? But anyways, as I was saying, I mean, long before I used to watch the Doors, I used to, pay attention to the movies a lot and really identify with Jim. I mean, there was things that he said in videos and interviews, like, how he does music and then making it like as no one is his home in the place. I mean, that's just exactly what I do and did. And that was long before I started really reading into the Doors too, so I mean, there's a lot of similarities that I have with Jim, and I just really, hang on a sec, dog's gonna stop barking. Friggin', yeah. Rude guests. But I mean, the similarities with me and him is just insane. So I mean, just thinking about it and what I have in common, but there was like I said, I have a poem up that, just by listening to the song inspired me. Come up with a poem. It was pretty insane too, I may add. I think it had to do with jumping off a bridge or something, Jim would do. But anyways, I mean, it was an honor to stand at this house and, check out a place where one was born. It's an honor to would have been even more of an honor to meet the man, but yeah, well, what can you do? It stinks too that friggin' Ray Manzarek died too 5 years back, but I just wanted to show this. Awesome. If anybody is in the neighborhood of Melbourne, Florida, check it out. But if anybody hasn't listened to The Doors yet, I mean, modern people, I don't know how you're gonna react, but you will not be disappointed if you know what real lyrics and poetry is, and to understand the music. So I would highly recommend checking out any Doors album. But yep, I think the 17 years of my drinking led to that too. Trying to catch up with Jim. Hell, I even was trying to join the 27 club, but you can say I got too damn drunk and I couldn't do it. Anyways, y'all be safe, take care, beware, and if you ever get the chance, check it out. James Douglas Morrison's house. Out.